just going to do a review on my new Ultrasabers I just got. I had ordered, previously I actually ordered a consoler with sound and everything decked out, but I decided for my first Sabers it just wasn't worth it, and I contacted Ultrasabers about returning it before it actually even got to me, and because I'm looking more and I decided on something different. They're very good, handled it great. So now I got these, and I figured I'd do a quick review on them. So I'll split this into parts to fit the written review right here on the forums. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can check the link out to the forum page here, or if you're on the forums, just continue with what you're looking at now. So we'll start first here in just a second. So first up is the Dark Initiate LE V3. I got the LE just because I'm pretty picky when it comes to designs, and I just love the black with the silver accents. It's just, it looks so classy. I got the CoverTech wheel on there, which I'm actually, not gonna lie, starting to regret, just for the simple fact that it gets kind of in the way when you're moving it around a lot, but I'm also getting used to it. I got mid-grade blade on it, as you can see here, just because it was cheaper, and I was trying to use my money to get as much out of it as I could. So mid-grade, I got fire red on this one. The red just complements the dark and the silver so well. It's super Sith-like, as you might say. In terms of construction on the hilt, I believe this one was about 9 inches or so, and the grooves are surprisingly comfortable to hold. The button just kind of gets in my way, so I tend to hold it like this a little more. It's great for single-handed use. If you've got that nice firm grip, you can double-hand it too, which is really nice. The only thing is just with the weight of it compared to the other saber I got is it's just a little heavier, and I don't have the biggest hands, so it's a little harder to spin around, but getting used to it, I guess. My only other gripe is the bottom of the pommel here came a little scratched up, scuffed up. I'm going to try to clean it off, polish it a little more, but it's on the bottom so you don't see it too much. These are extremely durable. I've already dropped it a couple times and hit the wall a few times when I'm trying to spin it, and it doesn't look too dinged up, so it's good in that sense. Otherwise, just very solid. The batteries kind of move around. The Velcro thing in there is a decent idea, but the batteries kind of pop out every once in a while if you're spinning it too much. But it's a quick unscrew and fix the batteries, and you're back to going. Right now. So there's the color one more time on the Dark Initiate LE V3. Gotta give it easily a 4 out of 5 construction and just elegance, I guess you could say. So here comes part 2. Alright, so here we got the Initiate LE V2. You can see it's the silver with the gold accents here. Doesn't have the inlet grooves like the V3. I was honestly completely blown out of the water with this one. I was expecting the Initiate LE, Dark Initiate LE V3 to be the best of the two that I got, and I was greatly mistaken. Despite the fact that this isn't MHS compatible, this is probably one of the best handles I've seen on a lightsaber. It's not too flashy, but it makes up for it with, it's just, you can basically grab it anywhere, and it's easy to hold on to. Again, the buttons, all I wish is if these were more flush with the surface, just because they kind of get in the way when you're grabbing, I tend to hold it where I'm not gripping the button area, or I'll put my finger on this one so I can turn it on and off. I got mid-grade on this as well. I will go to the blade here. Got mid-grade, fire orange, and when I turned this on, I guess you can say it went complete nerd, and it totally looks more yellow. As you can see in the camera, it's completely yellow, and this instantly became my most lightsaber. Being yellow is my favorite lightsaber color, the color of Jedi Sentinels, which is always awesome. So perfect. So if anyone's complaining about them not having yellow LEDs anymore, just get fire orange. It's basically the same thing. Overall construction, just as solid as the other one. Great. Just the grooves make it really easy to hold on to spin around. Pommel just comes off just as easy as any other ones. Batteries are quick to remove and replace if needed. And super easy to spin. It's lighter than the LE V3 and makes it so much easier for handling and spinning around. And this one had absolutely no blemishes or scratches that I could spot off the few glances I've taken of the whole thing. So this one I consider pretty much perfect. The batteries only popped out of place on this one once, and that was when I dropped it on the floor and basically freaked out. But overall, I'd recommend this one. It's low budget. Again, since I like the details, I had to throw in the extra cash for the anodized or the colored rings. It's kind of in person. It's actually harder to see the gold rings than it is on the camera. The camera kind of picks them out a little better, but still, without them, it wouldn't look nearly as nice as it does now. Again, here's the yellow or orange one more time. I also did, I don't have it with me right now, but I got a 16-inch blade and the Yari extension. Originally the idea was to have the, one second while I grab it, the Dark Initiate as main hand, and this one as an offhand with a 16-inch blade. So basically be a lightsaber shoto, if you know what that means, which I would hope you do. And so it's basically, you'd have this blade come out to roughly here, nice short as your offhand for blocking and striking, and then this one is your main hand. And then I also got it to put it in here because I got the Yari extension, which basically makes this just a longer hilt, which is pretty awesome to use as well. So here they are again, side by side. And next to the red, the orange just extremely looks so much more yellow, and in the dark especially. So yeah, that's basically all I got. As you can tell, it's quite, the Initiate V2 is quite a bit shorter. It's probably, I believe it's just under an inch shorter right here. So this one, the blade does seem not nearly as long, and that's obviously just because of the length of the hilt. This one also goes down just a little farther than this one. As you can see, use the retention screw, and this one has two, which is also interesting. It makes it a little easier to keep track of what blade goes in which I'm taking out. So I'm pretty particular about those. But yeah, that's the review. Overall, 4 out of 5 on both of them. There can always be improvement, but for the most part, great lightsabers. Strongly recommend Ultrasabers for any lightsaber needs, I guess. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. May the Force be with you.